The reason why you're only now just realising you have a neurodivergent condition is really quite simple, and the simple answer is it's because you're really, really clever. You would have gone throughout your whole life with a neurodivergent condition and not really realised it, and that's because you're so clever and you're so resourceful. You would have put in adjustments for your place to make your life easier without even realising it. But then you have a baby, and babies bring chaos for turn your world upside down, and then make all those adjustments you put in place for yourself just disappear or make it a bit harder to do. And because those adjustments are gone and you're dealing with a new change, it can feel a bit overwhelming. But you're wondering, how do you know all this? Well, for starters, I am neurodivergent myself. I grew up with a speech impairment, so I've always had special educational needs and help throughout school. But when I was 19, I was then diagnosed with dyslexia. I had suspected dyslexia. It's really hard to say, sorry. But then I was properly diagnosed as I went to uni because I had to get a diagnosis to get extra support for the dyslexia, and it turned out I was severely dyslexic. But the reason why I didn't realise how severe it was because I'm quite clever. I made adjustments for myself without realising, and I wouldn't have discovered it unless I had that official diagnosis with a specialist. However, now I've had a baby, and even though I know I'm dyslexic, I'm dyspraxic, I have a speech impairment, after having my little baby, I felt like I was struggling more than usual, and it felt like it wasn't linked to dyslexia. It felt like it could have been something else. And I researched, and it seems like I might have ADHD. And I'm not a specialist, so I'm going through the process of getting diagnosed with ADHD because I strongly suspect I have it just because I have certain symptoms. The struggles I have since having a baby has really linked up to being ADHD. And I think the main reason I discovered it after having a baby is because I'm quite a resourceful person, so I would have put adjustments for myself without even realising, and then I had my baby and all those adjustments just went out the window. If you're in the same boat as me, follow along as I go on my journey as parenting as a neurodivergent mum, but also trying to get my ADHD diagnosis.